Okay, let's just jump right in. We all know AI and automation are here, but the conversation has, I think, really shifted. It's not if jobs will change anymore.
No, not at all.
It's about how fast we can actually fix this massive skill gap that's opening up. And this isn't just a problem for a few companies.
It's a societal challenge.
It really is. It feels like a foundational issue for, well, for our economic stability.
That urgency is absolutely the key. I mean, traditional tasks are being automated at a pace that is, frankly, it's stunning. So we're not just talking about creating new jobs.
Right.
We're talking about this massive churn in skills. The data we looked at from the World Economic Forum's Future of Jobs report for 2023, it just lays it all out.
And what did it say?
It said that 44% of workers' core skills are expected to change in the next 5 years.
44%.
44%. It's a huge number.
That is just staggering. I mean, that's nearly half the workforce needing to adapt, and fast. So, okay, the mission for this deep dive isn't to just complain about automation. It's to really dig into the practical strategies for individuals, sure, but also for entire organizations to get through this.
And it has to start with the individual, recognizing that the whole idea of getting a single degree that lasts you for a 40-year career is, well, it's over. Lifelong learning is the new baseline.
But what does that learning even look like? Is it just going back to school?
It's much more targeted than that. We're seeing this huge demand for digital literacy, data analysis skills, and what you could call practical AI fluency.
I think AI fluency is such a critical concept there.
It is.
Because for most people, it's not about learning to code the next great algorithm, right? It's
Yeah.
about knowing how to use AI tools in your actual job.
Exactly. Like prompt engineering or just understanding the tool's limits,
Yeah.
treating it like a very powerful intern or colleague.
Yeah, a colleague. That's a great way to put it.
And while those hard tech skills are obviously vital, what the sources are really emphasizing is that human skills are becoming more valuable than ever.
I mean, things like creativity.
Creativity, complex problem solving, emotional intelligence. These are the things that complement AI. They don't compete with it. AI can give you, 1,000 possible solutions to a problem.
But you need a person to figure out which one actually works with your company's values or which one will work in a tricky negotiation.
Precisely. Which brings us to the organizations themselves. They can't just sit back and expect employees to do all this reskilling on their own time.
So what's the strategy for them? What should a company be investing in?
They have to create a real culture of continuous development. And what's fascinating is this rise of the internal talent marketplace.
Okay, what does that mean in practice?
It means companies are actively looking at employees whose jobs might be automated soon, and then proactively moving them, retraining them for areas that are in high demand.
Can you give us a concrete example of that kind of shift?
Sure. A great one is Amazon's Upskilling 2025 initiative. It's a massive investment. We're talking hundreds of millions of dollars. And it's focused on retraining their logistics and warehouse workers. So instead of just laying them off, they're funding training to move them into roles like robotics maintenance or data mapping or cloud support.
So it's about turning a potential job loss into really a talent retention win.
Exactly. It's a sustainable strategy.
And if we sort of zoom out and connect this to the big picture, successfully managing this whole skill gap, that's what keeps an economy competitive.
It is. It's the bedrock. It drives innovation and growth. And crucially, it prevents this huge divide from opening up in society.
The divide between people who have these in-demand AI skills and those who don't.
Absolutely. And preventing that split takes more than just corporate goodwill. This is where governments have to step in.
With funding, I assume.
With funding, yes, but also by fostering these public-private partnerships. Things that can standardize credentials and just make reskilling more affordable and accessible for everyone.
And it all has to start so much earlier. I mean, the education system itself has to change. We can't keep prioritizing rote memorization.
Not when we need creativity, critical thinking, digital fluency.
Yeah.
Skills for jobs we can't even fully imagine yet.
Right.
This kind of collective commitment, this investment in people, it is just vital for a prosperous future. The skill gap is a challenge, for sure, but it's also a huge opportunity.
I think what stands out most to me is that this really has to start with you, the listener. The goal isn't to compete with the machine, it's to partner with it. So ask yourself right now, what's the most immediate skill area you should learn today to complement AI, not to compete with it? That's the place to start.